Hi, my name is Holly Reynolds, and I am in SP251, and this is my final exam speech. My bird decided to join me. So, I am going to use my paper because I just want to make sure I answer as many questions as I can because I know that there's some I may not be able to get to and give the specific terms for it. Um, okay, so it says, what skills did I want to or did I think I was going to acquire from having this class? I thought I was going to be able to present myself in a verbal way that was going to be better than I had ever been able to do in front of people before. The online, I feel like maybe helped me out, but also didn't help me at the same time because I wasn't able to get critical feedback from people who were there in front of me. So, I did gain some skills though, and so I was happy about that. I know it asks what's my strongest presentation, and I feel that that was my persuasive speech. For me, persuasive speech, like I said when I did it, hit really home for me because I feel like there's a lot of times where we get so caught up in our day to day, we do not get to express to other people how we feel, and we never know until it's too late what we missed out on. So that, for me, I feel was my strongest presentation. Um, when it asks for organizational patterns, I'm just going to be straight. My organization sucked for majority of this class for a couple reasons. One, my time management. Two, the things that were going on for me on top of everyday to day life were the traumatic situations that came up in the beginning of the year. Um, so I I actually no, it wasn't organization. It was for informing. Oh no, organization pattern. See, this is what I'm talking about. Um, yeah, so I feel like that's something that maybe later on I can explore another class and strengthen that. Um, Being able to organize myself a little bit more, not just in my classes, but in my everyday day to day life. Um, I really feel like that's something lacking for me. So it's good to be able to reflect on that. The third one was method of informing. I don't even know how to begin to say what it was. It says, please define the method of informing that you use to describe specific techniques. I ain't gonna try to lie to kick it. I had none. I just went with what I felt in my gut. And I do know that from speech to speech, it did get better for me. And I felt more confident in what I was doing and trying to say. Um, when it said Monroe's motivated sequence pattern, um, honestly, I feel like I just applied what I felt and what I wanted to present. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to try to lie, but I really don't feel I used it. And if it docks me points, then so be it. But I'd rather be honest than try to act like I did something and I didn't. So yeah, like I said, I want to try to maybe do another class and explore these things a little bit more because my job, I have two jobs. I do Kula Ranch, and I've been there for a few years, and I see all the presentations that my managers make as far as our products, the things we're trying to encourage in what we practice at Kualoa as far as sustainability and adapting to our surroundings and then preservation of our land. And I'm amazed to see these people in action on video and what they're able to iterate to the public. And someday I would like to do that as well. So learning per se the Monroe's motivated sequence and the other things that are in this book, which I'm glad I have a hard copy to reflect on later, that's something that I can hopefully learn since I really didn't pick up on it in this class. And it has nothing to do with anybody but my own attention span at the moment. So you go to number 6 and it says additional techniques that we tried to use from the textbook. I didn't retain hardly any of it, and I'm kind of mad at myself for that. But I think I kind of got the writing part down at the end where I was able to do just the keyword because I feel I was giving too much information because I was overthinking things. So that, like I said, later on maybe I'll be able to learn it. But I'm glad I have the textbook to reflect on later on. So where have my skills improved? I feel that I can try to use the word a little less. Look into the camera more, hold my stature a little bit better. There I go with the ums. Just be more confident in myself and know that what I have to say is important. So that's where I feel my skills have improved. My strengths. It said what the teacher had said my strengths were. I forgot to stop with the but it was saying that what I had to talk about were good ideas and giving me little hints on ways to stay away from leaning more when I was trying to do informative and I was sounding persuasive. So it gave me some ideas on how to change what I was trying to present. So that's where I believe what I got of Miss your comments on what I could strengthen in my presentations. And there's with the I did Toastmasters, and we would count every time somebody said or a filler word. So I know these things, but I feel like when my mind gets jumbled, that's the instant one I go to is So I do apologize about that. I'm not going to try to retake this more than once. I'm just going to get out what I feel I need to get out now. When it said, what was it, time for improvement from mid-structure? Okay, what do I think I could have done better in my performances? 1, the organization. 2, a little bit more confidence in myself and not overthinking things. What could I have done better? The less. Maybe preparing a little bit better would have been a major factor for me. But with what I was given at the moment and where I am in my life, I feel like I gave at least 90% of what I had with what was going on in my life. I know everybody has an existence outside of college. And it gets hard sometimes. So I give credit to everybody for what they did do. I need to go back because it had said who I feel did a good presentation, and I skipped that. So I apologize, like I said, about the organization. But Freedom Falling. I loved watching your videos. Your compassion and your zeal for what it is you were talking about gave me confidence, and I'm eating chicken skin right now. It gave me confidence in what I wanted to share with people. So good job on that, and I really, really, really love your presentations. I just got to put that out there. The last one is personal and professional goals. My personal goals are just to survive the next day that comes up for me, save a little bit of money, and try to figure out what it is I want to do with my life. I'm 40 years old, and I have no idea where I want to go with this. I do tattooing on the weekends at my friend's shop. I do landscaping, flower, and cashiering at Kualoa. I pretty much have been a Jane of all traits and had every job from wrenching to bartending to working at doctor's offices. So I can do pretty much about anything that I want to, but I have no idea where I'm going with any of this right now. I mean, I took speech class, marine biology, and I'm doing an art class next semester. So someday I feel that it'll all fall together into this big puzzle of my life with what I'm doing. I came from a very low place, and I have built myself into something that I absolutely adore and love. And I want to be able to share that with people, with my character, with my vibe, how I send out, with the things that I share, the conversations that I speak with other people that I come in contact with, and just be a better friggin' person than I was the day before. So, yeah. I'm grateful for this class and for everything I've picked up from it. Hopefully the textbook part will come later on, because worst case, I can always take it again or something similar to it. And thank you, Miss, for being understanding and being there to talk to when I needed to and answering my emails and calling me. But yeah, so you guys all have a great evening. I've enjoyed watching everybody's videos, and yeah, hope you guys have a good summer and one foot in front of the other. Have a good day, you guys. Mahalo.